everybody, this is Mrs. Hall here again. Oh, and it's a little bit rainy outside today, isn't it? So we might have not have been able to get outside as much as we have been in the lovely sunshine. But that's okay. Mrs. Hall has got something to share with you in our maths learning today. Now, last week we learned about a new number, didn't we? Can you remember what number it is? Shall we see if I've got it? Oh, hang on, here he comes. There he is. Okay. Now then, to help us find out what number this is, we need to count the teeth. Let's have a look. Are you ready to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is number 9. Hello, number 9. Now then, today's learning in maths about number 9 is the story of number 9. Now, we've read lots of stories before, haven't we, for all the numbers in Numberland, and these stories haven't got very many pictures, but I still need you to sit comfy. You can sit on somebody's lap if you want to, or on your sofa. I still need you to have your listening ears, and I need you to have your looking eyes looking at me so that we know that you're listening really, really well. Okay, there are a few pictures on the story and I can show them to you. There's just this picture here, look, and it's a hot air balloon over a forest. So I wonder whether the story mentions a hot air balloon. Oh, shall we find out? Are you ready to listen? Okay, Mrs. Hall is going to read. The story of number 9. Crash landing in the forest of errors. Oh my goodness. Can I share something interesting with you? Some of you may know about this. Do you know that the Earth is a round planet and it goes around the sun? It needs one whole year for one full turn around the sun. You may understand the idea a little better if you imagine that the Earth is a bee flying around a sunflower. The sunflower is the sun, and the other insects around the sunflower, along with the bee, are like the 9 planets that rotate the sun. And one of those planets is our planet. Do you know what our planet is called? That's right. Our planet is called Earth. And we live on Earth, don't we? Okay, so let's have a look. Last week, I was taking a leisurely walk down Number Lane and looking at all the lovely houses and all the scenery around when suddenly a large shadow cast over me. I looked up to see a huge hot air balloon hovering 9 metres above my head. There was a basket attached to the balloon with ropes dangling down. Somebody was leaning over and waving at me. Hello, you down there. Please, can you grab the rope? Oh, of course, I said, and I tried to catch the rope. A quick gust of wind blew the balloon up again, and I lost the rope. Every time I tried to get it, the balloon flew further and further and further away. I did this for the whole 9 minutes without catching the balloon. I can't get it, I cried. But you must, cried number 9, or else I'll have to crash land in the forest of errors. I'll go to get some help, I called, and ran off to Numberland. Please hurry, begged number 9. Oh dear, I think number 9's in trouble. When I arrived in Numberland, I began to shout, all numbers, come to me. I have an emergency. Within minutes, the numbers were around me asking what had happened. I collected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And I explained to them all as we ran back towards the hot air balloon. We saw from afar how the wind was blowing the balloon towards the trees. "Help!" cried 9 desperately. We ran as fast as we could and grabbed the ropes. 1 and 8 managed to get hold first, but all of a sudden they were swept away. 2 and 7 were next to grab a rope, but they could not stop the balloon either. 3 and 6 used all their strength, but still could not stop the balloon. Finally, 4 and 5 came along and caught the rope. Oh, hang on a minute, 4 and 5? So there's 5 and 4, so those numbers tried. If we add those together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they make 9. Wow, that's really good maths, isn't it? All the numbers successfully together kept the balloon from flying any higher. With their joint efforts, they were able to tie the rope to the first tree of the Forests of Errors, and 9 managed to climb out of the basket. "That was very close," said number 9. "Where have you been?" asked the other numbers. "I have been travelling around the whole earth, just like the 9 planets that travel around the sun," replied 9. "Wow," they cheered. "It has taken me 9 whole months. Planets are huge," explained 9. To teach the other numbers about the planets and the solar system, number 9 suggested they play a game. 9 chose me to be the sun, and all the 9 numbers created a circle around me. They did a jolly dance around me as they pretended to be the 9 planets that orbit the sun. It was so much fun. They spun them quickly, then they tumbled to the ground, all dizzy. We all laughed together. And that's the end of number 9's story. How exciting! Number 9 got himself into a little bit of trouble, didn't he, in his hot air balloon? But he was trying to travel around and find and look for all the planets. Now then, I know it's a wet day outside, but maybe with your grown-ups, you could have a look and see if you can find out any information on the internet about any of the planets. I'd love to know what you find out. And I know there are lots of planets because number 9 wanted to find all 9 of them. But maybe you could just find out about the one we live on, and that's Earth, isn't it? Okay, so if you find anything out, please share it with Mrs. Hall. I'd be really, really interested. Okay, and I'm going to see you again very, very soon. I hope you enjoyed that number 9 story. Okay.